Welcome to Let's Talk Podcast, Episode 1. To my right, we have Noah, also known as Randall, and to my left, we have Xander. So, today's episode, we're just going to, talk about Fortnite's Halloween update and other games update for Halloween as well. So, my thoughts on Fortnite's Halloween update is that it's good and it's bad at the same time.
I agree with that. I think they could have played it a totally different way and went a whole different way with it. But it kind of put its own Fortnite spin to it, I guess, that differs it from all the other games.
Me personally, I like these two. They are okay with it, but they don't really like playing with it. I like playing as it. I think playing as a shadow is fun. And it adds something different to the thing I hate about it is that the reboot vans are just completely gone, so it's really hard to do certain challenges, especially elimination challenges or stuff like that. But I like it.
And I also think you like it because you're more of not like a competitive player like me and Caden
more
are.
casual.
Yeah, and it kind of gets rid of that competitiveness as soon as we do kill someone. We either have to res our teammate or heal up, and then they're already back on us for trying to get revenge, as they say.
Yeah,
and it's kind of annoying. But for you, that's that casual fun. Like, for example, me and Caden got into a duos game today, and we did play a little bit as zombies, and it was fun. But that's only because we were trying to get a challenge done. But then we also had that competitiveness where as soon as the zombie landed on us, we'd 200 pump it to the head, and
me and Zen were playing duos today, and we killed someone and was like, all right, get ready for them to land back on us because the zombies, they just go for you.
I think Cypher PK has a really good idea, and if they are going to do this next time I think they should make this into a mode, into a limited time mode, because this is a really fun game idea for them to just do once. It's too fun for them to just do it once for Fortnite Nightmares and never again.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it should be an LTM. But I think if they added Siphon on killing zombies, because then it not only gives you Siphon, but it also blasts you away from the fight if you angle yourself right.
Because I think if they added reboot vans and Siphon, it would kind of be better. But I'd also like it if they had a thing where the zombies, after maybe they got so many elims or they found something, they could turn back into a human, or they were able to get rebooted. Even that would be kind of
of how Warzone played it, which we'll talk about later. That even if you die as a zombie, you can still get bought back. And Warzone also played it with the fact that it was an LTM sort of type thing, and you could still play regular solos, duos, and squads.
Yeah.
They just took away trios with the
and just replaced it with the dark, which isn't bad, but I like how in their zombie mode you can be bought back after you've died as a zombie,
and you can bring yourself back by finding antivirus chips on the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think if Fortnite would have played it that way, it would have been really fun.
But that's also what makes Fortnite's unique from Warzone and not the same in a way.
I don't even feel like I'm playing Fortnite sometimes with this new update. It's just different.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I love these two hate it. I love that when you die, your voice changes. I love that.
Oh my
god,
that's
never done.
Crazy.
I wish it was gone. I don't like that.
I mean, I understand how it could be annoying. I definitely do. I'm not saying that it can't be annoying.
I'm getting used to it.
I think it's something it's something cool that they've never done. It's a part of the game, the voice chat, that they've never touched before.
Yeah, it's kind of like a step in the right direction, almost like they kind of evolved in a way and made it how they could. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
With this season, I've seen a lot more people disappear off my friends list. They just have been playing different games or just haven't played Fortnite in a while. I'm used to last season me personally, I think this season was really good. I liked it. I thought it would bring Fortnite back, but I am so used to seeing 16 friends on whatever to now just having 4 or 5. Yeah. It's just it's crazy now.
Yeah. This update also scored big in my book with the cosmetics. The cosmetics in this update were crazy. They did with them.
The thing that I really hate about that they did, and I'm really hoping that like next patch or whenever, like at some point they make a community post and like, because the compression they did, they could have just compressed, according to Lucas Seven Yoshi, they could have just compressed the files, but they made it like an entirely new format, an entirely different file format, and it like ruined leaking, and it ruined 3D art. 3D art could be dead if nothing changes, or if there is a very good group of people that are working on it to make sure that leaks are back up and running by next patch.
Like, I like that leaks are gone, but at the same time I don't, because I enjoy planning. That's mainly why I look at leaks. But I understand, like, this took, like, it really got rid of leaks. Like, it's different now. But I don't like, for the artists out there, that kind of, they got hit from this.
That sucks for them.
Because, like, for thumbnails, they probably have to use, like, old things, like old body shapes and stuff that they had in different thumbnails. Like, they can't do it with, like, new skins.
Yeah.
Like, they have to do, like, I was looking at the Ghostbusters stuff with the thumbnails. Like, with, Lachlan's and Musox, and they were literally just putting, like, Lachlan was just putting the elf head on, like, a picture of the ghost that was, like, in-game, and Musox was just the ghost in-game. Like, in the replay mode, because they just can't use the 3D art anymore.
Yeah, and that really, really sucks for 3D art, and especially because, like, there's that EA Skate concepts that he does, like, lobbies and custom skins all the time, and he does thumbnails and stuff like that, and he made really, really cool things, and he can't do it anymore, which really sucks. And I really hope that because Fortnite leaking, I think, is fine, because with the patch that came out, we still were able to discover all the new skins. It just took a while, but we still were able to get all the new skins. But 3D art, that's completely just gone.
If Fortnite really didn't want leakers, they could just, like, put out something and be like, hey, we'd prefer if you didn't leak our game, or, like, they emailed them separately. But clearly, they like, it's not, like, a huge deal. I understand that, like, leaking the new season and events, obviously that's, like, insiders that do that.
Yeah,
that's not able to get the files.
Right.
But they warn, they're like, hey, spoiler, like, don't look at this.
A lot of leakers don't. Like, if they find out information about the event, they won't put it out there just because it'll ruin it.
Like, they used to. They used to.
Right.
And, like, in, like, Season 9. And, like, ever since then, they were just like, me personally, I'm not going to post anything about it.
Well, no, even Season 9, they didn't do anything.
I think Season 8 is when they really, like, they stopped. They were like, hey, but we're not going to post anything about the event.
Because I know in Season 6, that event was ruined. Well, it was kind of spoiled because there was a giant, like, a rift butterfly, the butterfly in the files, and there were multiple, like, assets and sound files that came out, which, to me, the best thing about event leaks that aren't, like, leaking the entire event are the sounds. I really like listening to that. It's one of the hypest things in leading up to an event for me.
Like with the Doomsday event, like, the music was really good during that, and we were going to start our podcast up then, but missed the event, and we kind of just gave up on it.
That was our fault. That was our fault. But we are not missing this event, and
No, it's going to be, like, the greatest event that Fortnite's ever had. I can argue.
And then that's another story we can talk about. Who do you guys think will win? Do you think Galactus takes the dub, or do you think the Avengers get the dub?
There's no way the Avengers are going to beat something that's, like, as big as Galactus. I can't see it happening.
Well, there's another, I don't know, because they made, in the intro video, they made a pretty big deal about the helicarrier being, like, a big thing. So I wonder if something happens with that. And there are, like, so many more Avengers that we haven't discovered that are still like rolling out into the game in a way that I feel like could still have a
I'm kind of hoping with the event they get the community involved and we, like, somehow get to fight Galactus. I don't know if we can do that if there's, like, a boss battle.
Right.
But I don't want to just, like, sit there and float in the sky and watch him just smack the earth with Avengers just shooting him.
I think that it would My prediction is that either the mech is gonna come down from space, or they're gonna activate a Sentinel, like one of the X-Men Sentinel people, and then they're gonna fight Galactus and I think that we'll win against Galactus. I saw a thing that was like, it was a news article, and somebody leaked last patch a lobby background that looked like it was a Christmas background, and it was like a snowy thing, and they were like, oh well, this could be evidence of the old map coming back because there's the old map tree in the background. But the thing is that that was the Save the World thing. That was a Save the World
background.
Like
right now in Save the World, we have a Halloween background, the one from like season 1, and I think even season 6, season 2 or season 1. I think it's season 1. But like Donald Mustard himself was saying how. I mean, Donald Mustard's brother was saying how Epic Games didn't like the old map. And that kind of kills it for me. Like, I really don't think we're going to get it back.
Well, it wasn't that they didn't like it. It was just that
they were limited.
It limited them.
Yeah, it was rushed. And
because they just made it in a couple of weeks as a test because they didn't think Battle Royale was going to blow up.
Because this map is like, it's not a bad map. It's just too
open
empty
and
almost.
Big. Yeah.
Like, I feel like the old map was really clustered, and like Noah, you were saying like in season 10, like season X, I recall you saying like you don't like how this map's clustered and stuff. But I don't know if you've changed your mind now that this map isn't clustered. But me personally, I'd rather have locations everywhere than spread out across the map to where we can literally pop a rift from Paradise and make it all the way to Tilted. Now we pop a rift from Sweaty and make it to what, Authority if we're lucky.
Right.
I think that there's a good. I think that there should be able to be a middle ground between, and they tried to do that with this map, with the landmarks, but I don't know, the fact that we've only gotten in the entirety of this new map, we've only gotten 2 new locations so far. We've only got I would say 2.5 because Doom's Domain kind of counts a little bit, but it's kind of pretty much the same. But Stark Industries and Coral Castle, and we had to wait for the first new locate. Well, yeah, and we had and the age
and all
like
the little
season
Princess Prowl.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't really count that as
like.
Yeah, that's more landmarks.
Exactly.
This game is going in the right place right now. Like they're going
I love
up.
this season.
Like a lot of people are quitting this season and last season, like they were like both times, and like Ninja's coming back.
And
but,
I just
like,
think that is all because of
they just
the
are
choices
bored
of games these days. Not even that, just the choice of games and the other battle royale games out there with Apex and Warzone. And Warzone is like killing it in the aspect.
Like I enjoy their
Battle
Halloween
Royale.
update a lot.
Right.
I really enjoy.
Yeah.
It. Like with
Go ahead.
With Fortnite, like I think with rifts coming back, that's insane. Like we got like a ton of rifts this update. Like
that's big.
I can't see myself quitting Fortnite anytime soon. If I miss the event, like this event, which I hope doesn't happen, I'll probably take a break for a bit, but I can't see myself quitting this game. Like it's going in the right spot. I'm still somewhat bored of it, I guess, but it's like not their fault. It's just because I've been playing it for so long, like 3 years pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
part
just
of that,
getting
we've
boring.
played it consistently, like
even if we were on the old
when
map.
I took my little bit of a break there.
Yeah.
But we played it consistently. We played it at least
and I feel
7
like
times a week.
I feel like part of that comes from the fact that I'm on Switch and I can't play like other games.
Mm-hmm.
With you guys. I'm not saying that you guys stay on Fortnite just for me. But I'm saying, like, you a lot of times you're like, oh, I don't want to ditch Randall.
Right, and I've said that before, that I think if you had, like, Warzone, Apex,
or something,
GTA, I feel like we would be playing Fortnite less, but I still think we would be getting on at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock for item shop.
Like,
yeah, we'd still play Fortnite
then-
a good amount.
Exactly.
It'd just be
Yeah,
because the
for
thing
sure.
it'd
is
just be
that
less,
it's
yeah.
It just
it like I remember when we took a break from Fortnite for a little bit. Like we only got on to play like to see Item Shop, maybe play a game, and then we got off and like played Rocket League or something like that. Then we came back to Fortnite. It was really awesome because it was really fun because we had taken a break and we hadn't played Fortnite for so long. We just got burnt out on the game.
right.
Especially Chapter 2, Season 3. It's hard not to like. I hate remembering that season because I just don't remember anything
Like,
noteworthy about it.
I'm gonna be honest. If we were still on the old map, I honestly think I'd still be in the same state right now. Like, I'd be bored. It's just playing the same thing over and over and over.
But it's
But,
also
like-
right now we're like we want the old map back.
But like,
you know,
if they were
because-
to bring the old map back, it would give me the hype. Like, oh my god, let's actually go. Like, I didn't
Because-
think they were gonna do this.
yeah,
But
we
then
want to visit every spot.
in,
again.
in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, it's gonna go back to,
He's worn
well,
off.
this game's
And
boring.
I think that is why they switched map is because people
they
and
wanted
I
the
don't
hype.
even
They knew
understand
their
because-
game was getting boring.
and not only that, but I think their game was at the peak before they switched.
Well,
I
season
I
10,
don't-
it started to die down because
Max.
of Max.
Max,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I
think
know,
Fortnite
and
could have
thing.
kept the old
nobody-
map for a while if they didn't have Max. Like, honestly, if they
Exactly.
didn't have Max, season 10, my opinion,
They just needed
love
to make
season
some
10. It was
bigger
an
map
amazing season.
updates. Like
Season
not a
10
new map,
was amazing.
but change how the map is
Like
more
Rift Zones.
than they already did.
Rift Zones
yeah.
in season 10 were really good. Like,
Yeah.
really
They were,
good.
but
Like,
nobody liked them.
it was constantly changing every
But it was
single
new
update.
content. It was
Every
new
single-
content,
yeah,
and
and it
that's what
wasn't even
people
like-
look for.
It was a new gun almost every week, a new item every
Yeah,
week.
Exactly.
And now it's
And-
just lacking, but it's
and
better
it
than
like,
nothing.
gave people that still stream the video game and made videos on the video game a video to make, and it brought people to the game when people would watch their videos when they're posting videos like that, and then they just I don't know.
I also think that that one of the reasons why we're getting bi-weekly updates now instead of weekly is because do you remember that report came out in like season 9, season 10 about the crunch that Epic had to go through and how working at Epic was hell for a long time because they were working, you know, for like 8-hour days every single day, and then overtime, and then some were sleeping at their desks, sleeping like in the office, and it was just not a great work environment. And I think that's why they switched to bi-weekly updates, because with weekly updates they were having to crunch in order to get new content out every week.
Like, I honestly, I think I wouldn't be as bored as I am right now if we were still on the old map, because I wasn't even close to bored on the old map. Like that wasn't even a thought that went past my mind in season 10. But as soon as chapter 2 season 1 hit, and then they started not doing a lot of updates, that's when the game started to get boring for me more. And then now, like, they're doing like bi-weekly updates, but it's for like maybe a new location. I guess a mythic. They're definitely doing a mythic, but like the mythic's not like easy to find. Like, it's somewhat difficult to like get a hold of. So it's still like boring.
And the thing is that it's not even like new mythics, because we've been able to play with the mythics in like Marvel Knockout, Marvel Standoff. We've been able to play with those
Like before this. Yeah.
before it came in the game. And then like the thing that makes the Wolverine claws really, really blow is
Fall
when
damage.
when you do the jump thing, you take fall damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I like about the zombies is when you shoot them and they blow you away, you don't take fall damage, which is
Yeah.
actually really
Like-
cool
Yeah.
because in a way I feel like they would have made that to
They could
kill
have
you.
done that.
Yeah.
Like, but that would have, like, they blow you far.
Yeah,
Like,
and if
it
that would have been the
sucks
case, that would have blowed. That would have sucked.
That probably would have killed Halloween for me.
Yeah.
Like with this
Yeah.
game. And like at the beginning when this update first went out, and me and Xander, we played like a game of duos, and we were just like, I don't like this update at all. And we played Warzone for like a week, like a good
Yeah.
like 5 days to a week of just like straight Warzone, because their Halloween challenges were out. I really liked the gun wrap because it was like the gun blueprint, because like that was the gun I used, and it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Me personally, I enjoyed Warzone a lot more than Fortnite at the beginning.
Their Halloween, yeah.
Their Halloween's really good. It was really good
Warzone's
with
Halloween
what they did.
is good. How they have it set up where
Yeah.
you get separate. You know what I mean? But
Like
I
jump
also-
scares in Warzone.
yeah,
Like that was sick. I love them. Scares me, but I love them. And Fortnite can't do that because they know their communities young. Like,
Well, the thing is that they can. I feel like they can push the boundaries more than they are.
I don't think
in
they can do
terms
jump
of
scares.
stuff like that. Well,
They have
because they're-
9-year-olds playing.
Well, yeah, but their
that's why I
game's
think
rated T
Warzone-
for teen.
Warzone, I know, but Warzone's rated like M for mature. I'm pretty sure.
M for mature, I
and
know.
Yeah,
because
has
it
like-
swears.
a bigger popular, older base because of the language and the stuff like that. So parents that are kind of on the strict level aren't going to let their kids play that. So that's why they kind of have the easiness of being able to put stuff like that in and not having to worry about as much as Fortnite. And that's why I think Fortnite just avoided that, so there's no
Yeah,
confrontation of
Like,
people.
Yeah,
I don't want to
there's
play
no
this
Fortnite
because
had
I don't want
updates.
to pee my pants. You know what I mean?
It's-
And there's kids
yeah,
that
there's
play this
no-
game that are at that age that would get scared so bad they wouldn't be able to sleep. Do you know what I mean? And
yeah. Like
Yeah.
they probably
when
just
I
don't
was
want to worry
9,
about that.
when I was like 9, like I really did not like anything scary. I couldn't stand. Warzone, now that I'm older, like jump scares, I think are like amazing. I'm like, oh my god, like I scream and I just start laughing because it's funny. And like with Fortnite, they
I think
know
this is-
that if they do that, people will
They're gonna
complain.
get backlash
They
from
will get,
stupid
but like with
people that are.
Warzone, you don't see 8-year-olds and 9-year-olds playing Warzone. They're usually from like age like 15.
That's kind of a debatable.
Randall, you don't
Stop.
understand. Like almost all of the time, Warzone, they're usually like they sound like they're around age from like 14 to 15 to like mid like 20s and 30s. Like they're not young kids. Like Fortnite.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever killed a squeaker. Like with the proximity chat when you
Yeah.
you kill them. I don't
It's
think
me-
I've ever
they sound like
killed
they're
anyone.
like 18. They're like, are you kidding me? Like
Yeah,
they're like deep
and
voice.
this-
Like
Yeah.
yeah.
I've never killed someone that like was just like screaming in the mic.
I honestly, I don't think.
And it's also that level where if parents set up their video game, their PS4s, they can't even, and they're not strict, but they just help their kids and they didn't let their kid lie about their age. They can't download M for mature. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I
Like,
honestly, I wish
Yeah.
Fortnite had proximity chat. I do, but at the
That'd
same
be
time,
funny.
I don't know because Warzone, they don't get backlash for proximity chat. People just laugh. Like even
Yeah,
if they say
exactly.
something like super like something super racist or super offensive, you can't not laugh at it. It's just funny. You just like absolutely garbaged on them.
And there
And
are
they're
people
just-
that do
how
get
the way
mad about
they
it. Like,
react.
for example, Courage JD, he tweeted out the other day, probably a couple weeks back, that he wants, if he hears someone say the N-word after he kills them in proximity chat, that he should be able to report them and get them permaban, which I do agree with.
Because yeah, they shouldn't. The thing with that is that Fortnite has a lot more streamers than Warzone does. And with people like literally Tifu killed a guy and the guy was like your mom's a hoe or something like that. And
Right.
Tifu literally was like, "Whoa, chill, dude." Like I literally like it would be
And how
funny
it-
for me like a 15-year-old like teenager, haha, funny. But for streamers though, more serious streamers, I don't think it would.
Like
be.
people that are trying to be like not even family friendly, but trying to have a good stream, and then it's someone that comes in like that and just says something can kill the whole mood. You know
Like
what I mean?
Nick A30,
It's like-
that could kill his stream if there was
that would
proximity chat.
yeah. Like if he
Like if somebody.
that would kill his stream,
But yeah, but
Yeah,
there also is the
somebody
option to have
like-
it off.
which I believe he does.
Yeah.
I don't. Has he ever played Warzone?
I'm not sure. I think he has at
neither.
one point, but like me personally, I would have it on all the time just because it's for the last.
It's funny. It's funny, and yeah.
I would enjoy if Fortnite added that
Mhm.
because there's the option to turn it off, like licensed audio.
Definitely
I'm
an
happy
option,
they did
yeah.
that.
Right.
Oh yeah, that was a necessary. That was a like a given thing that they needed to do, and I'm glad that they did that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's just, all around, I think that both Halloween updates, Warzone and Fortnite's, are good, but I'd prefer to
In
play
their own ways.
Warzone.
In their own ways, they're good, but I do have to prefer Warzone.
Like if
just because I have grown to a love-hate relationship with Warzone. When it's crazy how like you could be in the same building as someone on the same floor, the same room, and you still can't hear that they're there.
That's so bad.
When I play Warzone.
And it's like it kills the game, and their bugs that they've had recently have destroyed the game with this infinite stim glitch and the block you weapons glitch. I don't know what you want to call that. And it's just the amount of glitches that game has produced is not only, and I'm surprised it hasn't killed it, because there's so many people that hate it but still log on every day and play the game, so they're winning in a way. So but like my biggest thing on Warzone is how I can be in the same room as someone and still can't hear that they're there. That just kills it.
Yeah.
To be honest,
but like I said, I still log on the game every day and play.
Didn't the game almost die because of the Gulag glitch?
It wasn't the Gulag. It was the game didn't almost die, but like it did lose a lot of streamers for a bit with the rap glitch. Like when you would
when your gun turned to a box,
like your gun would just go over your face and you can't see
the ADS glitch.
But
that did lose a lot. Like it lost Courage, Nick Merckx,
Tim
the
Tam,
and
they went and played Fall Guys at that time.
I think exactly, and Fall Guys was a great rebound.
It blew up at that moment.
Exactly.
And like now it's kind of.
It's not dead.
I think Among Us took the war or the.
Among Us took Fall Guys from me for sure.
Among Us blew up, and I think Among Us is one of the biggest games on the market right now.
And it deserved to blow up.
Exactly. You have FaZe Rug
feel...
doing it in his house in real life, and you have 100 Thieves getting all together in the Cash App compound and playing it on their PCs all together. It's just insane.
I was thinking to myself the other night. I was like, I'm scared that Among Us is going to die because there's a lot of glitches that people are finding out of, like how to get imposter all the time, how to get certain things, and because Among Us
so small.
Like Caden, with you, that one game we played when you didn't even vent, but your little guy popped above.
Oh yeah. And I got imposter a ton because I used the glitch, to get imposter a lot. Like that night, I was getting imposter like every 3 rounds.
Right.
But
I think as soon as they get rid of that, I think, in my honest opinion, I've never said this to you guys before, but I'm thinking it. I think they need to add another map. Change the.
They are. They're adding.
I think they need to add another map, which.
The thing is with glitches.
But I think they need to change the tasks, like every update, like have an update bi-weekly like Fortnite is doing or something, and either change the tasks or add a new like.
Here's the thing with Among Us.
To do it.
Fortnite is a multi-billion-dollar company with tons of people.
Epic
Among
Games,
Us was made by 3 people.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they have a company yet, so it's like these glitches are gonna take a minute to fix.
It's inner sloth, but the thing is that they were talking about the entire reason they wanted to make an Among Us 2 was because the code in Among Us 1 was so like broken and it couldn't handle new stuff being added that they have to rewrite. But since they canceled Among Us 2, they have to go back to the broken Among Us 1 code, and they have to rewrite all of it so that it's able to be fixed and stuff is able to be added to it, and that's going to take a while. So these bugs that keep coming up, and then also Among Us pubs having the hacker issue where where you just can't play Among Us anymore.
Mm-hmm. And like even when I got a hacking account, I got a hacking account just for like the fun of it, just to see. Like now they added a banning system to where if you end the vote or something as a hacker, it kicks you out of the match, which is really cool. Like that's really good. And there's on Steam, there's an Among Us beta they added. Well, it's been there, and I've been watching streams, and I'm like, how did they get this like on the wires for like colorblind people? Because since George Not Found started playing and stuff, they were like, oh shoot, we need to like make this a thing, because he had to do wires without like knowing what they look like, because he's colorblind. So they added like an X on like yellow,
stars,
and star and triangle, and like now when you go into the voting thing, it shows what hat they're wearing, and to me that's really cool. It's just like a minor thing, but like I enjoy that they have that. Like that's really good to me. But it's just It's crazy how much it blew up, and it's definitely up there with Fortnite. Like, I really enjoy playing it as much as I do Fortnite.
And I think
it got popular in what, like August, and it's still around.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
Among Us got
has
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys kind of like.
No, yeah, continue. Sorry.
Like Among Us has keep the hype. Fall Guys was big and then kind of slowly fell when Warzone fixed its update and everyone was going back. And Fortnite kind of came out with some new stuff, and then Fall Guys is just pretty much.
Even
not
with
dead.
season 2,
I wouldn't say it's
dead.
dead, but it's not as big.
I honestly think that I'm scared that a good game will get popular again, and kind of kill Among Us's like hype. But at the same time, you with Fall Guys, you didn't see YouTubers posting daily for like 5 weeks straight of just Fall Guys. But like Courage JD,
Among Us,
like Sykkuno,
Mr. Fruit,
like Courage JD, Sykkuno, Musok, Laserbeam, like Fortnite YouTubers and COD YouTubers are posting daily Among Us content.
Right.
Like it's
Jacksepticeye, Mr. Fruit. He was Mr. Fruit. I don't think you guys know who he is, but he was a YouTuber I watched, and I found him for his Rogue Company content, and I started watching him, and for the past like little bit, he's just been posting nothing, but it's good content. Same with a dude named Alpharad. He's been doing nothing but Among Us content
like
on his second channel and on his channel, and it's good content.
I think Courage just posted a COD video recently since the past 2 weeks.
And he has streamed it the past couple of days, but that is just because I think he is deeply in love with the zombie game.
Well, like, honestly, with Among Us, like, his channel blew up from Among Us. He went from, like, 2 million, like, 2.3 million to, like, 2.3 million to 3 million subscribers because of Among Us. Like, it blew up Courage's channel. And I love it.
Courage,
like, it's a great game.
Courage had hit his 3 million, mark while he was posting daily and streaming daily Among Us content. Mm-hmm. I think Among Us gave him that little push to get over 3 million because he's currently at 3.05 million. Because of that Among Us push, I think.
He plays with like constant, like he plays with people that are popular that get like constantly 500,000 views.
Everyone. 10-player lobbies where they all can play. They're all sitting there laughing at each other.
It's just funny. It's just great to watch.
Someone's like one person's chat are going and starting to become in another person's chat. You know what I mean? Like they're going and hitting that sub button and that like button.
Like Sykkuno. I just recently got into Sykkuno because of Among Us and like watching Courage and him talking and like seeing TikToks of like him and Corpse. And it's just like, I'm just like him. I was watching Pokemon stream the other day because it was like on Twitch. I was bored. So I was watching Pokemon stream and she was playing with Sykkuno. And I was like, I'm going to watch Sykkuno. I've been wanting to, and I'm just going to like go watch and play. And then the next day I subscribe to him and I go through and watch like his videos from like until like 3 weeks ago. I just started watching them.
Because it's like a party game, it gives a lot of exposure to other people, who are still popular in their own little circle.
But they're like still smaller, but it gets them bigger.
Gives them that extra.
Like, I don't even think Sykkuno has 1 million subscribers. I'm pretty sure he does. I don't even know if he has 500,000. I think he's at 700,000 actually. Or 200,000. I'm not sure. But
on YouTube, he's at 1.1 mil.
Really?
So he just got it. Like
I really didn't think he hit him. Last time I checked, I didn't, like yesterday, like 2 nights ago, I didn't think he had 1 million.
His last video had 780 views and 56,000. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say 780.
Like that's crazy. Like I don't even think he was at 1 million 2 days ago. I'm pretty sure he just hit 1 million. Like still, the point is, like that's insane.
Push, that push of Among Us content, giving them that boost to get like milestones. Like Sykkuno just hit 1 million, Courage just hit his 3 million mark. It's
crazy,
blowing people up.
Yeah,
like the amount of people that are watching it. Like say, Ninja played with Courage, right? Mm-hmm. And some of Ninja's viewers really like Among Us. Well, they grew to like Courage through Among Us when Ninja was playing. So they go and watch Courage's stream while he's playing Among Us and Ninja's not. and then they sit there and they enjoy it, so they hit the sub button.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And 780,000 views out of 1.1 million. I know there's some YouTubers out there who have like 2, 3, 4 million, and they get like 500,000 views a video. Mm-hmm. But that's like, I would say like 2/3, 3/4 of his subscriber base.
And if the amount of people like Courage says it almost every stream, Nick Merckx says it almost every video. Now that YouTube has released that stat where you can see how many people watched and how many people that watch aren't subbed. Oh my God, if the people would just hit the subscribe button, which I don't know why they don't. It is the easiest thing in the world to swipe down from the video and press subscribe.
And you don't even have to turn on the bell.
Exactly. Those people would be way bigger than they are. Like any person that I watch that says, like, I pretty much sub to them. It's kind of dumb because my notifications get blown up when they post a new video. But like, it's so easy. And if everyone did it, these YouTubers would have like the smaller ones that are doing it would have so much more money. Not only just money, but they'd be like more enthused to post content. And I don't know. I don't get why people don't sub. I don't understand why you can take the time to watch the video and not sub.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you enjoy it and then you watch the video. Like Mr. Beast I've been watching recently, and I don't even think I subscribed to him yet. I'm probably going to later today. But I've been watching him a lot recently, and I'll like, when I'm bored, I just go and watch him.
Like, it takes him a couple of videos to be like, am I going to like this guy? Because unlike me, I don't really care if my phone's blowing up all the time. It doesn't really bother me. But some people, that might bother them. Like, every time someone posts a video, that might bother them. But I don't. Personally, I don't care. So I subscribe to pretty much everyone I enjoy a video. Now, see, if I watch a video and I don't like it, then I won't subscribe. But that's just because I don't want to, not in a rude way, I don't want to see their content again if it's boring.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
but
by the way,
give it 2 or 3 videos. If I don't like the first one, I'll watch 2 or 3 more. Like with I used to watch a Fortnite streamer called Young Chip. He used to post videos, and I used to not like his videos. But then another one popped up, and I was bored, and I watched it, and I'm like, this guy has changed. I am enjoying this video. So I watched another one, and I liked it. So then I subscribed, and I've pretty much watched him since then. And it's stuff like that I feel like people need to like.
Which, by the way, if you're watching this right now, subscribe to the channel if you're new.
Yeah.
If you enjoy the content, though.
Right.
It is free.
Yeah,
and you can
obviously.
change your mind later.
Subscribing is free.
But like,
that is PIZZ.
For example, like Loser Fruit in Fortnite, she averages like 400,000, like 400,000, 300,000. With her Among Us, she's averaging like 600,000, like 500,000.
With the Ninja Loser Fruit situation, it's like they like what they like. They're not going to play a game they don't enjoy. But it kind of sucks that Fortnite waited so long. Like, as soon as they got their skins, they kind of slipped away from Fortnite and stopped playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, they planned to get their skins. Like, Loser Fruit, when she was talking about it, they were planning to get her skin last August.
Right.
Which wasn't even the new... Was that even the new chapter yet?
No.
Like,
new chapter was like in October.
When the game was like still like at its peak. They were like getting plans and stuff for the skin, and then like they released them. I understand it takes them a while to like make skins, but they released it when the game was starting to die down a bit, and like Ninja was going away from it, and Loser Fruit
August 27th is when the new chapter of Fortnite started.
No, that's when the new season.
Oh, the new season. My bad.
Yeah.
October 15th.
Because October 13th was the end.
Yeah.
But which, by the way, I'm excited. Speaking of, since we're talking about Icon Series skins, I'm excited for even though I don't know who the Gref G is at all. His skin.
He described it. Yeah.
He describes it like his hair is gonna get crazier when you get more eliminations.
But I think Fortnite needs to hurry up and bring that out because like.
Yeah.
I think also part of me thinks Fortnite should have waited to release those skins when Fortnite did kind of die off to bring people back. But I don't know. They kind of lost Ninja and Loser Fruit right as soon as they gave them their skins. Like, it was that boring that they had their own skin in the game and still didn't want to play.
Well, when Ninja got it, that was like when Ninja and Loser Fruit got it.
When did Loser Fruit skin release?
It was right at the start of Chapter 2 because it got delayed a couple times.
Because of the George Floyd stuff that was going on.
It got because the season was getting delayed and then the George Floyd stuff happened, and And yeah, so it came out like right at the start of Chapter 2, Season 3. And so that, and
June
Ninja
21st is when Loser Fruit came out.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So Ninjas was released in February, beginning of February,
January.
right? January. So it was like February,
January.
February, March, April, May, and then June is when Loser Fruits got released. That's 5 months. So if they are doing a 5 month in between, like, then we should be getting Gref G's in November, right?
Yeah, he said that
July, August, September, October, November.
said
Yeah,
that
we should be getting it in November.
It was going to be coming in. I think he said somewhere around. He said that his skin was finished.
Yeah,
So
they
they're
already
probably
finished
just-
it. They were just waiting.
They're probably
Yeah,
they're probably
January
working on
16th
like
is when Ninja came out.
But I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what the power set is that's in the files. Like,
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's like.
Like Lachlan, as you know, I have his merch. He was my favorite streamer, YouTuber for the longest time. That's when I was like Fortnite was my thing.
Mhm.
But then I learned to there grew a relationship with COD, and I like Courage. Courage was big for me at the time, and then I moved to Nick Merckx, who plays Warzone all the time, and it's like Power. When Power came out, I started watching their YouTube videos, and Lachlan in Power was like, Power is big. I am excited for the Power.
I don't think they'll do like Lachlan, Radius.
I think it'll
be like default with merch.
Yeah,
maybe?
that's what I was thinking. What if it's like a Ghostbuster type thing where they're
But it's
all
with
800
power, yeah.
skins and it's like 5 guys, 5 girls, and they're all wearing different power.
Because I can't
merch.
see them taking the time to make every single power member. That just would be way too much.
No.
Right.
And especially like since power hasn't,
Since
and
Power
it takes
just-
it just started.
Power
and
like
they didn't add the
relatively
loser
just
fruit set
started.
in until loser fruit skin was finished. I think like it wasn't a set, and then why would they make a set now when it takes like 9 months to make a skin?
Which, by the way, remember when everybody thought the Wildcat skin was going to be Loser Fruit?
Yeah, I knew it wasn't. It just because of how they did Ninja, there was no way that was gonna be Loser Fruit. But it's like Rogue Company, how they made Dr. Disrespect. Like, I love what games are doing with their community. And someone made a concept and they were like, yo, can you imagine if we had like a Courage skin and a Ninja skin in Among Us? Like we had Courage, Ninja Valkyrie, like all of that. And it was just like Ninja hat, like it was a Mohawk
A
Ninja.
headband.
The suit was like a ninja suit. And then Courage's was like, it was like food, I guess someone made it because they make fat jokes
Yeah.
about Courage. But and then someone went in Ninja's chat and they were like Ninja was looking at it, he's like, that'd be like amazing. And someone went into his chat and was like, no, that'd be a horrible idea. It'd be stupid for the game to make a skin about their community. That's way too dumb. And I'm like, no, that would be insane.
That would
And
be insane.
what also
and I feel
kills
like they're
me
going to
about-
do that.
I think
There's so many trolls on the internet these days that just go in and have it's like they have nothing better to do than
They have
hate.
nothing better
Like,
to do but to tear you down.
exactly, and it's like
sucks, yeah.
don't if someone is at their peak of their streaming career and their YouTube, don't tear them down because you have nothing better to do.
Like
Like,
obviously,
how
if they
low
did,
do you have to be in your life to hate on someone?
obviously, there are YouTubers out there that just blindly they put off any criticism as just haters, and there sometimes are valid criticism, like you are
Constructive almost. Constructive almost.
constructive or like, but obviously if it's like a Shane Dawson situation and they're like doing very inappropriate things and saying very inappropriate things, then that is appropriate to tear them down if they're making very racist, homophobic, sexist, pedophilic, whatever comments
Right.
or actions. But if they're just living their best life, and because I know Ninja can be annoying and Ninja talks out of his ass sometimes, but I think that he's still a good dude. He's not a bad person.
Yeah. Like
Just,
with
he
the
makes
Fall
stupid
Guys thing where
comments
him and
sometimes,
Mr.
which
Beast
everybody does.
and him, Mr. Beast, G-Force or whatever, and
AimLab.
with the charity thing with Fall Guys, like that's amazing, and I
Right.
hope to see them skins in soon.
I was
because
gonna
would buy
ask you,
PS Plus
do
and
you
buy
know?
them.
I was gonna
But-
ask, do you know if those
Like
skins are
that,
out yet?
they're really good people for that. Like that's great.
Yeah, Mr. Beast is already a really good and I saw on Twitter the other day that it is the 1-year anniversary yesterday, I think, of Team Trees starting.
Like,
which is
someone made a video and they were like, Mr. Beast steals money from the government that they offer for people struggling, and he's not even struggling. And I was like, that's probably a rumor. 2, if he got it, he's probably giving it to charity or giving it away. Yeah. Like, don't sit there and try and hate someone down because you don't have the money he has. But, like, they think he's just selfish and stuff, but, like, the amount of stuff he does for people. I will say sometimes his videos do look planned. But
yeah,
he still donates to charity and everything, and, like, that's great.
It'd be Lupo selfish. Like, he gives a lot of things away. Both Mr. Beast and like Dr. Lupo, they both give.
Like Dr. Lupo when he donated the $1 million to charity.
Yeah. Yeah, and when he did that charity stream for St. Jude. And he gives away a lot of his money and Mr. Beast with Team Trees. He raised money not to pocket for himself, but to plant, how many was it? 10 million trees?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure they did that. And that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We need more figures on the internet like that.
Yeah.
That are willing, which I think a lot of celebrities are doing a good job of being. Or not celebrities, a lot of YouTubers are doing a very good job of being.
But yeah, it's crazy on what they do.
Mm-hmm. I want to be that big to where, because like gifting you guys like
skins
for
it makes you feel good
skins.
Yeah.
Right.
Like when I gave you and Nathan and Xander or I think Xander already had it. When I gifted you and Nathan Scootin',
and Dustin, didn't you?
I gifted Dustin Toozy Sled.
Yeah.
But which, by the way, I forgot that was an emote in the game. But like that was the reaction from people is what makes it all worth it, at least for me. It just makes making so. When I gifted you Astro Jack, and you were like super super happy about that, that was awesome. And then when you gift me stuff, or when just people gift me stuff and then I react to it, I would bet it makes them feel good as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy. Like, I wish I had the V-Bucks to gift you guys stuff, because you guys gift me a lot more stuff than I gift you back.
I think Fortnite, like, this is kind of off, but it is on topic. Adding gifting was kind of big for Fortnite at the time. Because not only did it, like...
It was going to be limited, by the way. Like, it was only going to be a limited time thing.
Yeah, right. They were like, oh, we're bringing it back for a limited time, and it's been in the game since, like, a year and a half ago.
And I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Same. I wouldn't have half the things I have in Fortnite right now if it weren't for gifting.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely, like... I will say this now, with my birthday money, I'm going to probably gift you guys, like, Randall, I'm probably gonna, you and Xander, I'm probably gonna gift you guys a skin, because just the amount of stuff you both have gifted me, it's just, right. I want to pay you back, even though you're like, oh, don't worry about it. It's not a lot, but I still want to pay you back for that, of what you guys have given me. Obviously, it's not as much, because I don't usually, like, Xander you have a job, Randall, you have, like, a thing with your mom where you get money.
Yeah.
Me, I don't get paid unless I work for the money to put in, and the money that I'm working for to put in, I'm spending because I'm putting it in for a certain reason. So I don't ever have extra V-Bucks to gift you guys stuff, and you guys do have extra V-Bucks, and it's like, it's fine. So with my birthday, I'm obviously gonna have like a ton, like, especially if some people give me 20s. I'm gonna have 7 people over. That's already $70 guaranteed. So I'm probably gonna buy the 13,500 pack, and it won't even be a problem.
And then especially with the Ecto Glider, I freed you I freed up I freed up plans. I freed you from the cage you're trapped in. I freed you your like plans up so that you could buy the skin, the rest of the gear bundle.
I was stressing hard when I couldn't get it. Like, I was debating on not even buying a skin and buying the Ecto Glider. Like, yeah. I wanted it really bad. Like, and I was like, Randall, like, I hope he really gives me a skin. And I was like, wait, if I can get him to give me the Ecto Glider and I pay him back, if I can get him to give me the Ecto Glider, that would just solve everything. And
which
then
ended up working out because I was low and then I got brought back up because I was super low.
Yeah.
And by the way, I really hope the good doctor comes out tonight because I like that skin a lot.
It's not a bad skin. But it's just it's great that Fortnite added this, and especially at the time you got a glider for it. Like that's like, that's cool.
Well, they added it in for that, and then for Valentine's Day, and then they took it out, and then like April they brought it back, and they were like, yeah, only for a limited time. We're bringing it back for a limited test run, and it's been in the game since. So obviously, and I don't think it'll ever get taken out.
Right.
But then I didn't think reboot bans would get taken out, and look where that got us.
It'll be back though. If they don't bring reboot bans back, then we're gonna have a problem.
Well, no, it will. It has to come back because of the punch card.
Oh yeah. You're not wrong there.
Yeah. So it's gotta come back. That's really all I gotta talk about.
Yeah, I think that a lot of games are getting bigger.
I think that's a topic for another time, and because we have gone on. So that'll be all for us today. Stay tuned for another video. If you like the video, please sub. We're very small right now, and we're trying to kind of get bigger, and just please sub, like the video. If you don't like it, then don't like the video. We don't want people in here that don't enjoy what we're putting out.
Yeah, make sure you enjoy it.
Make sure if you don't, and it also worse, like we don't know like everything. So if you have ideas, stuff you want to hear us talk about, let us know.
If you want,
put it in the comments and we'll talk about it.
Or ask a question. Yeah, ask a question and we can do a segment about like questions and concerns and comments. So
but just let us know. I'll do it.
Yeah. So I think
that's
all we have for
us.
For today. So stay tuned for the next video, like I said, and it should be a banger.
Yep. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and see you next time.